I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. The oil I don't have to change, it's like still clear, so there's no need. I need to tension my blade, so I got my big wrench, torque wrench. I got it like at, I think almost 90. There we go. And oil is checked. There's gas in. I'm gonna put the earplugs, ear protection. I checked with the long level. This is flat this way, perfect. All right, second pass. So I was at 15. I was at 15. So now I'm gonna go 14.25. And that's gonna give me a board for the fence. So that'll be 2 boards for the fence. So now the next step is to flip it 180. I don't know how much you saw of this, but it's now flipped. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go down slice by slice until I get to the beefy part. And I'm gonna do that on 4 sides, and that will give me what we call a cant. And then from the cant I will decide how I cut the rest to maximize my 5x5 by 16. Now I'm gonna flip it 90 degrees and do the other sides. I have 4 5x5 by. Hey, I'm taking it easy today. So I just finished editing my last video of the old video series, which was the year 2019, and it ends just as I meet, or not meet, but Divine and I decide to go at it again. Or I convinced Divine that this time it was going to be different. Yeah. Anyway, so it's uploading now. That'll be in December this year. You better subscribe if you want to see it, and click the bell button. Yeah. Yesterday when I ended up, I put this log on, and as you can see, it's dirty. There's a lot of sand in it, and so is this one. You see all that, so that makes it harder on the blade. I bought 10 blade today. So now I have quite a lot, and I won't be stressed out about not using them or changing them too soon, Getting them sharpened is about $15, and these ones will cost me $26 a blade. The ones I had, they are more like $36 a blade, so I'll see the difference. So this one, it was I don't know when I changed it, but yesterday I hit one of the dogs. Yes, it doesn't happen often, and now it won't happen again, but yeah, you can see there, that's me at the top. Yeah, so that won't happen again, because surprisingly I had one, I could finish that cut with that blade, and then I started the next cut, and I was like, oh, there's no point. It was just to finish the cut, it just was very slow, but it didn't give me waves. When I started the next log, I started getting waves, so that's when I stopped mid, in the middle, and changed the blade, and I beat my record on the fastest it's ever taken me to do that. Like, if it was always like that, there'd be no complaint. But like the first time, I can't remember, it took me hours to change it. The issue with these mills is you have to know the wheel here has to be perfectly aligned with the wheel that's driven, this one. So there's a belt from the engine to this one. So this wheel has to be perfectly aligned like this, and then like that. Everything has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, the blade will not roll evenly, and it will either move backward or move forward, left to right, right to left, or that sort of thing. So in some mills, that wheel cannot get out of alignment when you change the blade. But this mill, this type of mill, every time you change the blade, you have to realign that wheel. So that's the big thing. And that's what makes it fast or long to do, is how long it takes you to realign the wheel. So I got so lucky yesterday that it's my record, and it's like what one would expect if the wheel was not moving, It's just my 2 cents from having owned this one for like 4 years. I think it's 4 years now. Anyway, oh, and by the way, I don't use water. I do it dry, and my blade tension is like what is it, 90, or I'm looking at 62, 63 pound, 62 and a half pounds, inch pound or whatever it is on this ratchet. So you can see that's the blade tension. And I think in the manual they say it has to be at 25. But this, after the tips of my friend Robert, this has been really good for me. I'm not going back. And this is to lift this end of the log so that the log is better positioned for me to get the most out of the log. What are you guys doing? Life is good, bun. Yeah. Just a little problem I have to fix. Okay, I only had to go there once extra because I fixed the problem right away. Alright, so now I'm gonna get it started and get going with the fun part. Okay, well, it took a lot longer than anticipated, but I ended up kind of having to debark it because that log was older. So that's the beam I got out of this one. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a 5x5. This guy's is from yesterday. See, this one is a little bit wavy, but the others aren't really. And that's the thing I explained with the blade hitting the dog. Not the dogs, but the log dog. The arrestator. Anyway, now it's time to load this baby onto the bunk. Should go. It should go. I'll share with you. What time is it? Oh no, maybe I have time to cut it. So it's loaded. It's big. Bigger than the one that gave me 4. Maybe this one gives me 6. We'll see. It's not 16, this one is 12. But that's okay. That's the one I debarked earlier with the thing, the pressure washer. Yeah, the mill is at its limit. That's 18-inch. I'm gonna do my first cut. So this log gave me 6, these 4 plus these 2. So this afternoon I did 7 5x5 of 12 feet. So it's not bad, but I've got a lot more to do. The blade, I didn't have to change it. Nothing went wrong, so it was very relaxing. I really enjoyed it. You know, like look at my office today. It's so beautiful, calm. And once in a while I see my wife walking around, tending the animals or, you know, looking after the plants or something in between when she takes little breaks. Yeah. So we have all this area, like, well, we have 160 acres. So, yeah. Oh, and I meant to tell you, today is the first day that we see green in the poplars. That's excellent. Yesterday you couldn't tell, or yeah, we couldn't tell. You were not here. All right, I'm gonna bring these guys to the pile. That's all the sawdust in 3 logs. That's a lot of sawdust. We're not gonna be running out. I had forgotten. I have to change that. This to replace that one. So that's really simple. I need possibly that may be that. Maybe this is better. Okay, maybe. But now I have to get my wrench in there. It's not the most comfortable, but it's definitely something I can do. I don't need a PhD to do that. There's 4 of these screws. I'm gonna remove all 4. I had to get something I didn't have, but I'm gonna disconnect that because all I gotta do is replace this. It's really simple. So I just cut this. I did it myself a while back, so it's not old, but a crucial part of it came up. It's in now, and I'm gonna put a zip tie instead of tape just to keep it together. Yes, I love you too. Yes. You make your little foxy face. Huh? Are you a fox or are you a dog? Huh? Yes. I'm ready to continue. If I find the tools. Unfortunately, it's not a total success. So this one is burnt. I don't see a failure in the connections, and this one is working as it should. So that's okay and not. But so what I'm gonna try to find is first of all is how the hell does that light come out of the socket there? Because I tried and I couldn't. I didn't know how. Look at these little guys. What are you guys doing? Oh, and Bun is hanging out with the goats. What are you guys doing? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start with fixing the raised bed garden, and then I'm gonna help Divine put some soil in there, top them up. Is that just the only thing that's broken? This? Oh, maybe this can be that one. Okay. This side is fine, but here I got that board. Okay, this one and this. I didn't anticipate having a workout today, but it's okay. It looks good. It looks like it's ready to plant. This will finish later. Now we're gonna go for lunch, and when we come back out, we're gonna work on the fence for the barn. We're gonna put the poles in the ground today. Okay. So I changed the bucket. Took a bit longer because there was mud there, but it's done. Now, before it rains for real, it's been raining on and off, I want to mark where the holes go. So when we did this fence here, I was using a 2x4x8, and I was doing like 8 foot and then between posts, but I quickly realized that that was not very efficient, because you see how like I'm wasting some boards and some are too short. So the boards I'm getting right now will be usually 16, you know, because most of the logs I'll be cutting are 16 feet. So if I put the space between my posts at 7 feet, then that will, my boards will fit perfect between the posts. There'll be some overlap, but I'm not too worried about that because I save a lot of time. I don't have to do some matching. So it's more efficient to do it this way. Just gotta use my measuring tape, put it at 7, so 84 inches. That's 7, and then my next post goes right here, and then my next post there. $25 posts. So
you think we can finish it?
oh yeah, we're gonna position the posts first, and then we're gonna come and dig the holes. Okay, so the posts are there. Do I bring them with the excavator, or I can grab? Yeah, it'll take too long. The quad.
We're done. All posts are standing.
I'm so happy with what we got done today, and we were working together again. That's awesome. We just got the load of the dirt from the pile back there. That's gonna go in that last bed before we add, because it's quite low, as you can tell. You know, we've had like, oh, look at the rainbow. Isn't it beautiful? It got more like vivid earlier. And then we got that thing over there done. Well, the post done anyway. When I figure, well, I reckon I don't have that many more logs to mill before I have all the wood I need to make that fence. So tomorrow I'll start laying out the boards, and then very soon I'll know what's going on. So the entrance is here, and then that fence is gone here. This is all gone, and then this is the new fence, and then the barn is somewhere like here in that area. That's pretty good. Oh, the strap, it stayed there. Okay, mental note. Yes. Okay, I'll have to take care of this, because when I remove that fence I have to deal with this here to continue that ditch. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe have to redo that section with wood posts. Might be my best bet. Anyway, I'm so happy I didn't expect to get that much work in today. Now we're going in. We got that beer we got yesterday. Is like cream cycle orange. Is so hard to describe, you know, like, but it's so good because I can't drink it, like chug it. I have to sip on it. It's too maybe it's too sour, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's, if you like beer and you like trying new beer, like this one is unique, like really unique. All right, we got our Amazon. I've got, like, I'm texting with our Amazon delivery guy. Anyway, twice a week, we can't complain. Yes. The only thing is I never know when exactly our things will be here. So I'm gonna do the irrigation in the greenhouse. We received all the parts we needed yesterday. I got the water running properly. So one valve, and this is for the irrigation. This is in case Divine needs water. But now I want to bring your attention to this. I noticed these guys. What kind of mushrooms are these? So you see this one is coming out. Well, the fans are on, the solar panels are positioned properly. These guys, they also need a better angle, but that's fine. Yeah, now let's go measure the movement of the building. Did it move? If so, by how much? It's probably not much because I can't tell anything from the inside. Oh, we got, here was 1 1/4. One and a quarter. 3 1/8. So this one is moving. 3 5/8. 3.5 today, so it's better. Okay, it's not moving anymore. Okay, well, first part of the day is done. We got the garden going, divine planted, and I filled up top the remaining beds. Now I feel it in my I felt it this morning when I woke up from yesterday, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Now this afternoon we'll take it easy. We might just do whatever the wood we got for the fence, and then I'm gonna go look for a bear. Maybe Divine will come with me. Okay, I loaded these to do the fence. I don't know if we have enough, but maybe.